It's a good thing these aren't beauty contest videos to get me into the beauty contest, because this would not happen. Wow. Hey, Mitch Talk number 37. Do you brush your teeth more than once a week? I'm inspired by this for two reasons. Joel Osteen, a friend of mine, did a sermon recently about peace. I'll talk about that in a second. And I also work at a church. Now, I know that two people right now, my two bosses at church, just got sphinctery because they're like, oh no. I'll tell you how all this fits together. Joel Osteen gave a sermon a few weeks ago that I was listening to about peace. And Joel's point was, do you take time each day to be silent? Now, let me tell you, because Joel says this on the sermon. He says this, not to meditate. That's different than being silent. You catch that? Silent is silent. We humans, Americans, we don't like silence. Silence bugs us. We want noise. We want something going on. If we're silent, I might have to hear something, right? Silence, Americans have a tough time with that. Maybe everyone in the world. Silence, that was his point. Not meditation, not prayer time, not reading the Bible, nothing like that. Do you take a few minutes every day for silence? One of the problems with silence, of course, is that we can't turn the voices off in our head. Now, they might have pills for that sort of thing, but we can't usually turn the voices off in our head. That's fine. Silence. Now, here's my caveat to that, because for me, it's hard sometimes to just sit in silence, listening to the birds, listening to the electricity in the house, that kind of thing. So what I do is I do put music on, when it's not for meditation, for silence. Kind of funny, right? How can you be silent if you have music on? I'll give you a song, two songs actually, by the same composer that I find work for me. When I listen to these songs, I can so check out, and the voices in my head even get quiet for the 3 or 4 minutes. Two songs by an incredible Littleton, Colorado composer, Dave Grusin. One of them you're going to know right away, and you're going to say, wow. The theme to On Golden Pond. If you can't afford to buy it, I'm sure you can go to YouTube and type in On Golden Pond, and there'll be several versions. I have one by the London Symphony with Dave Grusin on piano. 3.5 minutes of just peace. The other song by Dave Grusin, one of my favorite songs that very few people know about this song, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter by Dave Grusin. You may have to buy that one because that's not around, and maybe it is on YouTube. The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. I find those two songs give me peace, not meditation, not prayer time, not sphinctery time of, oh God, please, please, please. No. Silence. Now let me tell you why I called this video, Do You Brush Your Teeth More Than Once a Week? This past Sunday at Columbine, every Sunday at Columbine, we do candle tables. It's a time for prayer, and we do kind of a self-serve communion experience. Dogs in the neighborhood yelling out. We do a self-serve communion experience. During those times, I play piano. I just play sort of light. I make something up, and I play piano. As I was looking out at the congregation this week during the prayer time, I see some folks just kind of resting their eyes, just breathing in, taking in the moment. That's exactly why we do this part of our service. But then I felt like I saw some folks sort of squinting their eyes extra hard. Like, this is gonna work. I'm gonna make this silent thing happen right now while Mitch is playing, and that's what made me think, whoa. Do you only find that time at your place of worship? Whether it's on a Saturday, a Sunday, wherever your place of worship, your place of faith community is the only time you find that on a Sunday morning for 3 or 4 minutes? And that's it for the rest of your week? That's not enough time. You brush your teeth more than once a week. You've got to find silence more than once a week. My reason for saying that is because as I reflected on some folks out there who I feel like I'm going to squeeze this silence out because this is all I get for the week and I've got to make it through a week and I've got kids and work and I've got a life and I've got traffic jams and this 2 minutes of silence right now with Mitch playing is going to last me the whole week. And I thought, wow, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure on me. It's a lot of pressure on the church, a lot of pressure on God. Relax. Find some silence every day. You can't just come to church on Sunday, the synagogue on Saturday. You cannot just go to church and find 3 or 4 minutes, find an hour, even if you think the whole service, an hour is silent time for you and rest time. You got to find time during your week for you to be silent, not praying, not meditating. Just be quiet. Turn the phone off. Just listen to the world. And like I said, for me, I like a little On Golden Pond, The Heart is a Lonely Hunter. That really helps settle me down. Hey, you brush your teeth more than once a week. Don't expect just a few moments of silence or quiet or prayer time or meditation at your local faith community to be what's going to fill up that gas tank. That gas tank of silence and peace needs to be filled up just as much as the crazy gas tanks do. Hey,